Hey, it's Michael Soul, also known as Tiny. This is the market video for the week of September 15th, 2014. So a couple of quick announcements before we get into the market analysis. First, there is a new website, paulandsoul.com. You can go there, sign up for emails to notify you of any upcoming webinars that Paul Schatz and I will be having. There's also a blog on there. It is free to sign up, so go there right now, paulandsoul.com. Second, we are still planning to have that webinar with the options trader that I want to introduce to everybody. The writes covered calls and sells puts. He's been doing it for his father-in-law for the past 12 years. He's also been doing it for himself for quite a while. And that is going to be tentatively scheduled for this week. Again, if we got to push it one more week, we will, but we're going to really try to get it done this week because we've really been getting a lot of questions. And finally, the emails for those on the list at stockmarkettrendsex.com, the emails should be going back to a pretty normal rhythm starting next week. This coming week, I still have some things to take care of, but we're basically all moved in. We just have a couple of other things. We're having a sale over there to sell the stuff that we can't take into the new place, and etc. So it's still kind of binding up my time, but I am going to start getting to a more regular schedule with the emails again. All right, so that's it. Let's take a look at the market now. So you can see here we held the 20 EMA. I think we closed just below it. Yeah, we closed just below it on Friday, but that's still a hold, obviously, right? We're not really moving that far away from it. Now, I did give the Super Guru warning. The Super Guru is super bullish, so that automatically makes me worried. But, I mean, look, this is still a nice looking pattern here. Still looks like we're going to try to go higher out of this. Here's the Russell. Lagging, but it's still there, still above the 50-day moving average, still there as in still has a pattern. The Dow, all right, the mid caps, and even the NASDAQ. And the NASDAQ just not giving up much room here. So again, you can't just guess and just say, oh, we're definitely going higher. That's what the Super Guru does. That's why he called highs the whole way up, and then when we didn't go down, he just pretended like he was never bearish. He was bearish for years. But so you can't just guess and just start taking positions here, but you can wait for either a breakout or a weakness with a nice reversal candle or pattern or something like that. This isn't one right here from last Friday, but you can watch the highs here on the SPY because since that was a down candle, a break above it would offset it. Of course, you still have to use stop losses. I don't care how long how strong the trend is. You still have to use stop losses. Okay? So the market, in my opinion, looks like it's going to go higher. Wait for confirmation. Let's go into some sectors. Semiconductors pulled back to the 20 EMA here. Clad tanker, really nice and strong, which is basically a minor little pullback. That's my kids fighting. I apologize, but the door in my office is like half broken, so and it was too hot when I closed it, so I apologize for that. Intel in a little bit of a pattern, a little bit of a small continuation pattern here. Nvidia, yeah, Nvidia took a little bit of a pullback here off of the 20 number, but watch the 50-day moving average, see if that holds. ADI still not looking great. All right, Micron. Yeah, it could be a topping like pattern. Someone actually wrote me and said, does this look like a head and shoulders? You know, this here doesn't really look like the left shoulder here, especially since the right one, if this was a right one, is more complex. I mean, it doesn't look good here, but it also doesn't look like, hey, get ready to short, all right? So here's the banks. Yeah, banks are rocking and rolling. Here's Bank of America, really nice push up here. See if it can get to the 2014 highs up there in the 18 area. Citigroup acting nice. JP Morgan acting okay. Here's Bank of New York. This looks like it's ready to break out of a pattern here. I would be watching this one very carefully. Let's look at Northern Trust. Also nice. State Street on the move. Looks like that's going to go to the 2014 highs as well. Broker dealers, nice and strong. Goldman, rocking and rolling. Will it hit 200 by year end? Morgan, if it will update for me. Thank you very much. Morgan also looking pretty good. Let's look at some of the glamour stocks. Facebook, for some reason I'm not getting quick updates here, so I apologize for the lag. Facebook is grinding, but it does not look bad. Okay, it looks like it is in a nice pattern here, and it looks like it is getting ready to again go higher. But of course, just wait for confirmation. Don't just jump in here. Okay, so let's look at Apple. Yeah, it looks like Apple will probably retest the highs. All the fun with the iPhone 6. Amazon just can't get above that 200-day moving average. Gotta watch that. Google, sideways for now. Okay, Google is sideways for now. Not really doing much here. Las Vegas Sands. Yeah, still looks lower to me. Wait for confirmation though, because it looks like it's washed out here. These bear flags work nice. See if they get continuation. Win and Las Vegas Sands. All right, let's go to the bonds. Yeah, the bonds have taken a nice little pullback here. They've been in a strong uptrend and they've managed to hold. I mean, this time they went below the 50-day, but they got back above it. But for the most part, they've been holding the 50-day. I mean, last week's close was below the 50-day moving average here. We definitely have to pay attention to this right here. This looks like a support line drawn in. Let's see where we drew this in. We drew it in right here. So let's see if this line holds or not. And if it does, right here, let's see where we are. At 134 and 29 seconds to see if that holds. Gold, gold looks like it's headed for the 2014 lows. Still in an overall range though, right? If you look at gold, it's still in an overall wide type range. In the short term, it's trending down, but overall, it's maybe trying to form a base here. We'll see. That's gold. Let's look at crude oil. Crude oil is sloppy here. It looks like it's, again, short term looks like it's on the headed down, but overall it's just in a wide range here. All right. Let's look at coffee. Watch the 200-day moving average. Here's sugar. Got smacked here. Sugar looks like it is on its way down to, let's see, probably test this level first up here at 1340. And then if it can get through that, you got this low down here at 1103. So watch sugar, wheat. Yeah, here go the grains, right? We talked about these last week, how they look like they were headed lower, and they're continuing to go they're continuing to go lower. That'd be nice. Soybeans back to triple digits here. Watch for support here. Let's see. Soybeans has support at 945 and 6/8. Wheat has support at 500 is a big number. Oh, yeah, wow. Below that, looks like 474. And then corn. What's corn? Let's see what corn is at. Corn would be down here at, what is that? Corn is down here at 267 and 4/8, okay? So for the market, still looks like we're going higher. Wait for confirmation here. Let's go back to a daily chart. That would help. But they still look like they're in, bullish continuation patterns. And the trend is still our friend, despite the super guru trying to put his dirty, smelly mitts all over it. But wait for confirmation and see if this gets continuation. All right, I'll talk to you during the week with the announcement for the options webinar. Otherwise, have a great trading week, and you can always contact me at tiny@stockmarkettrendsx.com. Have a great week.